A lot of pain.
Wow.
Smash and damage. Hurt. Serious hurt.
Gypsy King Tyson Fury has offered his final terrifying warning to Oleksandr Usyk ahead of their rematch on Saturday. It looks like the Gypsy King isn't clowning around this time, as he promised to unleash his inner beast. It is clear that Tyson Fury isn't fooling around with his words, as he has already laid out Oleksandr Usyk's retirement plan for Saturday.
And just for the record, I'm going to absolutely annihilate this on Saturday night.
On the other hand, Tyson Fury's opponent Oleksandr Usyk praised the motivation and energy of the Gypsy King and shared his own plan for the rematch.
Tyson, very motivation. I'm too very motivation.
Usyk commented on his spirit for boxing and said that the ring is his life, which gives him hope. Usyk revealed that he can become himself in the ring and likes to win despite all odds.
It's my life. When I go to ring, it's only one place when I feel myself very good. I cannot say what I feel now bad. No, like good. But
the ring is home?
Yes, ring is home.
Meanwhile, Tyson Fury's promoter Frank Warren shared one of Oleksandr Usyk's most crucial weaknesses in the fight. Warren added that Usyk is not good at fighting on the back foot, but Fury is definitely good at fighting close to the ropes. Frank commented that Usyk is a tremendous fighter, but he may not survive this fight.
What Usyk done in the last fight, the first bell went, he came out and he put it on Tyson, backed him up, because he knew he had to back him up. But Tyson is not bad fighting on the back foot. Usyk isn't good on the back foot. So what is going to happen? As soon as that first bell goes, bang, one of them will have to try and take the center of the ring. One of them is going to be pushing, or both of them will be trying to push each other back. That's why it's going to be a good fight. And I'm telling you, we'll not go the distance.
On the other hand, Frank Warren shared that showboating is a part of Fury's personality and boxing style. Warren praised his own fighter for having a unique style because it makes other fighters uneasy and it plays with their minds. However, Frank also acknowledged that the clowning cost Tyson's first fight.
Yeah, it is. I mean, he does it sometimes. I think it's, it's like saying, you're doing that, and in some ways you're fighting somebody, and they're not doing so well, and you get fighters can sort of do those, have the ability. Some people might not like seeing it, but they have the ability to sort of make the guy like, oh, you missed, I'm slipping, I was like, and it can, mentally, it can sort of do him in a little.
Furthermore, Frank praised Tyson Fury for recovering from a loss, as he said it was the most important heavyweight fight of the 21st century, which lived up to all expectations and a result that could have gone either way. But Fury isn't a crybaby. In addition to his previous warnings, Fury shared that the last fight was super close and he did everything great but still lost. He said that he will give the rematch 100% of his energy and knock out Usyk as early as possible. Tyson also responded to the rumor surrounding his first fight by saying that he did some sparring, but the next fight will be something totally different.
Knock a motherfucker out. Okay. That's it. That's what me and Sugar's planning on. Get him out of there. I did everything great last time. Didn't get it. It was a close fight. This time it's going to be a different fight. I'm going to be a different person, different fighter. 40% last time. I'm 110% this time.
Can I ask you a question about a rumor I heard for the last camp? Yeah. I heard that you didn't spar at all because you were worried about your cut. Was that true?
Not true. I did do some sparring, but not as much as I'd want to. But let's just say that. I don't want to make any excuses, Michelle, but just let's say the real Tyson Fury will turn up on Saturday night.
Former world champion Richie Woodhall feels the lack of sparring before the first fight may have proved the difference for Tyson Fury. Richie exclaimed Fury was coasting against Usyk, but his problem was he ran out of gas and got caught. The most important part of your training program is your sparring and running. If he wasn't sparring, it definitely affected his gas tank without a shadow of a doubt. Frank Warren commented on Tyson Fury and his sparring partner Moses Adama. Warren highlighted that Fury is an absolute animal and he definitely benefited from the sparring sessions that both fighters had.
Listen, Fury, you see him yesterday, he looks like an absolute animal. The spars were as such, there were two guys going in there and getting at it. And you can't buy the work that Moses has had with Tyson. But also, I think now it's, if you fast forward from the first spar they had, to the spars they just had in Malta, it's going to have benefited Tyson as well.
On the other hand, Eddie Hearn shared his first thoughts on the main event and said that Oleksandr Usyk is a tremendous fighter. He said that Usyk has the ability to download data instantly and he can adapt to any type of fighting style.
My first thoughts are, I don't know how you can pick against Oleksandr Usyk, right? When he beats you, like what he is, he's an unbelievable downloader of data, right? But instantly. Not we'll go away for a few months and watch tape and understand. He does it on the spot. And that's why he's so good. The ability to just change, the ability.
Hearn later shared that he has changed his mind and now picks Tyson Fury as the winner in the rematch. He said that Fury has the capability to do extraordinary things, and there's something different about him this time around.
Now Fury looks calm, he looks fit. I'm changing my mind. I'm going to go for Tyson Fury, and I just feel like this fight is about extraordinary things. Usyk always does extraordinary things, but every now and again, Fury is capable of the most remarkable things.
Experts and fans alike have commented that Tyson Fury lost to Oleksandr Usyk in the first fight due to the significant weight disadvantage. Many believe that Fury was a lot lighter, due to which he couldn't use his weight effectively. Presently, Fury stated that he weighs in heavy this time around as compared to his first encounter.
Are you heavier for this fight, Tyson?
I'll be about 21 stone for this fight, yeah.
What were you last time?
17, 12.
Wow, okay. Is that going to be the key for you?
I think so, yeah.
Fury revealed that he is now weighing close to 20 stone, and that brings in more extra power and destruction. Tyson claimed that he will beat Usyk so badly on Saturday night that he won't even want a third fight, but the final showdown will reveal the outcome of his training.
When a 20 stone man hits you on the jaw compared to a man at 17, it's a bit different, for sure. I'm going to beat him that bad on Saturday. He ain't going to want a rematch, but listen, I think people do a lot of stuff for a right few quid, don't they? So, crazier things have happened at sea. About 20 stone at the moment, just over.
Okay. And what benefit do you think that will have?
More power in the punches. Just the record, I'm going to absolutely annihilate this on Saturday night.
While reflecting on his previous encounter, Tyson Fury revealed that he regrets having his first fight with Usyk without sparring too much. Tyson commented that it would have been right for him to delay the fight and lose financially rather than lose his legacy. Fury added, "This time it's been a lot easier. I've done lots of sparring and I've been able to train properly, whereas before it's no secret that I didn't do a lot of sparring, hence I had a massive bounty on my cut eye, thinking sensibly. Maybe I would have pushed it back a little bit and cost myself 10 million pounds, but it doesn't really matter because we're here now and I'm going to do the job on Saturday night." On the other hand, Tyson Fury has a new and improved look coming into the rematch, and he shared that the beard is part of his age and beauty. Fury commented that the Gypsy King will be back on Saturday night, and he also expects Oleksandr Usyk to put on a great performance.
Just to show me age and beauty. Grey, brown.
Is the Gypsy King back though, this Saturday?
I'll be there ready to fight Saturday night for sure.
Do you expect Usyk to be better this time around as well?
Yeah.
How comes? What can he do
I
different?
just think he's getting better with age, like a fine wine.
Furthermore, Tyson Fury commented that he will end Oleksandr Usyk very easily by a knockout. Fury said that Usyk has no power, and he mocked the Ukrainian by saying that he is no Alexander the Great.
I'm here to win. For knockout, no difficulty, no. Easy. Easy work. Really.
Alexander.
Easy. He ain't no Alexander. I'm Alexander.
How do you prepare for this fight?
Grew a beard. I'm like Samson now. Grew a beard. Strap.
Fury isn't showing any signs of showboating or clowning this time around since he is more focused than ever to avenge his loss. Tyson declared that he will absolutely obliterate Usyk in the ring, and he should be prepared for some serious hurt and pain. Paris Fury has spoken out after her husband Tyson revealed that he hasn't said one word to her in 3 months. Paris wrote on social media, "People don't see the sacrifices made. I've let him solely concentrate on this fight. It seems like he's gone forever, especially with no contact, but if it's what he needs." After Tyson revealed that he had cut contact with his family, Fury explained what he plans on doing next as soon as the fight is over. Tyson shared, "I'll be flying home for Christmas. Plenty of eggnog and mince pies and turkeys and all. I can't wait for Christmas. I wish the fight was tonight. It's been a long camp. Being away from your wife and kids for 3 months, I've not spoken to Paris in 3 months. Not one word." Meanwhile, Tuesday night in Riyadh showcased some epic grand arrivals. Fury came out of the airplane and he was dressed as usual, waving and greeting fans all around. On the contrary, Oleksandr Usyk has turned up in Saudi Arabia with a new and improved style and made a dramatic final boss entrance.
None of that means anything. I'm looking forward to Saturday night and being victorious and going home, having a good Christmas.
In the build-up to the first fight, Fury insulted Usyk repeatedly, but he has been notably more respectful since they shared a ring for 12 brutal rounds. Alexander stated, "Tyson now speaks less than he used to. Maybe he has changed. Maybe it's his game. I don't really care what he says about me. I have no anger towards him, only respect." Meanwhile, Tyson Fury explained that he doesn't plan on clowning around and sizing up Usyk like the last time, because he is focused on Saturday night, and then his focus will shift to his family.
Yeah, Usyk has a blueprint to beating Tyson Fury. He knows his energy levels, he knows his strengths, he knows his weaknesses. He'll look at Tyson Fury and he'll see when Tyson's falling out of a bar, and that'll give him confidence to think this guy doesn't live the life. You know, so mentally he thinks, I've got you once and I do everything right. Usyk lives the life. I just think for Usyk, he's going to go in there supremely confident.
Former boxer Carl Froch predicted the outcome of the fight and said that it will be very interesting to see how both fighters counter each other this time. He stated, "The first fight was a close one, or at least it was very close until Fury got knocked down in round 9. It's going to be interesting. Usyk is 37, he's older than Fury, but he lives life. It's not the age of the fighter, but the miles on the clock. Fury has more miles on the clock, having had 3 tough fights against Deontay Wilder. Then he was on the floor against Francis Ngannou." Johnny Nelson praised Alexander Usyk for living his life to the fullest and not fixating himself on just one fight. Nelson said that Usyk already has the blueprint to beat Tyson Fury, and he is a phenomenal fighter. Johnny further pointed out that Usyk knows all of Tyson's weaknesses and strengths, and he will exploit them in the rematch.
He wanted to do things different. He wanted to put himself in a very uncomfortable position to make himself get comfortable and to be focused. I wish I could say more, but that's pretty much it, without me adding on to it and trying to make it sound more glamorous or trying to explain it anymore. It's that simple. He wanted to be uncomfortable to focus on being a better version of himself.
Tyson Fury's trainer, Sugar Hill, commented on Fury's decision to distance himself from his family during training camp. Hill explained that Tyson chose this approach to challenge himself and reach his peak performance by embracing solitude and discomfort. Sugar pointed out that such distance is necessary for maintaining focus and resilience.
It's fine. Because. Just because. Just because.
On the other hand, Ukrainian Oleksandr Usyk said that he speaks to his own wife and children every day, but has not seen them for 5 months. Usyk stated, "It's helped me because it's my family. My little daughter Maria started to walk, say mama, baba, grandmother. This is real motivation for me." While Fury appears confident of delivering an improved display on Saturday night, the 36-year-old Fury refused to rule out the possibility that his opponent could also be on another level. Tyson added, "I'm not sure. You can never talk for other people. Usyk will do what he's got to do, and I'll see him on Saturday night for a big boy fight." Alexander Usyk didn't respond to any of Fury's insults and shared his response to why he won the first fight. Usyk gave a short and crisp answer and said that he won just because.
For me, pound for pound, number 1 is Terence Crawford. I like this man. It's a great fighter. He's a terrible, tough boxer. For me, maybe I may be number 17.
Meanwhile, Usyk was asked about ranking the best boxers in the world, so he remained humble in his response. He said that Terence Crawford is the best boxer of this generation since he is terribly tough. Usyk commented that he is not number 2 or 3, but he ranks himself at 17.
Tell us what you think about the rematch.
The first fight was so good that the rematch is going to be as good or even better. I think it's a 50-50 fight. Even though Usyk pulled it off, it was still very tough for him. He had, it was an easy fight. So I think the rematch, if Tyson comes out maybe a little bit more better prepared or maybe a little different game plan, he might even pull it off. So it's a fight that I wouldn't be surprised that we see three fights, a trilogy.
Boxing trainer Robert Garcia shared that the rematch is a true 50/50 fight, just like the first encounter. Robert stated that Usyk won the first fight, but he was just about to lose. Garcia said that the rematch may even pave the way for a trilogy fight if nobody ends up getting knocked out.
My expectations is that Usyk is going to find a way to win again. I'm hoping that Tyson Fury somehow finds a way to make the fight more challenging. If so, we might be able to see a third trilogy. Either way, I'm happy. Usyk's agility and speed is just a little bit too much for this giant man named Tyson Fury. At that point, Usyk is undisputed and cannot be beat at the heavyweight division.
Blair Cobbs weighed in on the Usyk versus Fury rematch, expressing his belief that Usyk's speed and agility could once again prove too much for a larger fighter like Tyson Fury. Cobbs shared his hope that Fury would make the fight more competitive, potentially setting up a third bout in their rivalry, regardless of the outcome. Cobbs stated that he would be satisfied with the results. Blair commented that if Usyk wins, it would cement his legacy as the undisputed heavyweight champion and affirm his dominance in the division.
I've not got a lot going on. I'll be honest with you. I come here today to do these, 10, 15 interviews, and I've got nothing to say. Like, I've not all camp. I've not been interested in talking or selling the fight. It's been sold. It got sold last year. This fight doesn't need any selling, so I'm not here to sell anything.
On the opposite end, Turkey Al Lake recently disclosed that Tyson Fury's rematch with Oleksandr Usyk will feature a fourth judge using artificial intelligence as the Brit seeks revenge for his defeat in May. Turkey revealed that a fourth official will score the fight, but it will not count towards the official result, which will still be determined by 3 ringside judges if the bout goes the full 12 rounds. Alal Shik announced on social media for the first time ever, an AI-powered judge will monitor the fight, free from bias and human error, brought to you by The Ring. This groundbreaking experiment, which won't impact the official results, debuts during the biggest fight of the century, Usyk Fury on December 21st. Don't miss history in the making. Tyson Fury has revealed what goes through his mind as he is entering the fight week. Fury said that he has nothing to say, even though he has a lot of interviews, since the fight has already been sold, and the main purpose of trash talk is to sell the fight. He shared that the fight has already been sold, and he is focused on the victory.
The man had his shot to get me out of there. He hit me with his 10 best shots, unanswered, on the button, and couldn't put me down.
If Usyk wins the rematch, it's doubtful there will be a third meeting between Fury and Usyk. However, if the titles go home with Fury, that's a different story. Frank Warren added his comments on this matter by saying, "It's contracted, and whatever happens, that will be the case if Tyson wins. Providing nobody retires, do you think Tyson Fury can turn the tables in the rematch? Who will be the next heavyweight champion?" We would love to hear your thoughts. Let us know in the comments section below and subscribe for more content like this.